Well, this is exciting. We're going to laser engrave this giant's comb. Well, actually, it's a jig for creating the slots in a louver shutter for the louvers to slot into. Well, I made it yesterday. I thought to myself, oh, I know. So I don't look upon it in 5-10 years' time and say, what the hell is that? I'm going to write on it what it is using my Longer Raise 5 20-watt laser. Let's go. First of all, though, let's frame it and let's make sure it's where I want it to be. So I've got to press frame in the Lightburn software. We're going to frame it, make sure it's where I want it to be. Nothing's moved. There you go. That's good. So now I'm going to press start. I'm just recording this on the mobile phone. And I'm using a Ugreen adapter for the phone because stupid USBs, you know what they're like these days. I'd rather have an actual socket personally. But there you go. And the laser is, well, it's starting on the bottom section of my logo, which is woodworking. And then I go to Wallybois. And then it will say what the actual jig is. Now, I've already done this on the other side of this giant's comb. Louver jig. Okay, it's louver jig. Okay, for cutting louvers. Doing louver shutters. Brazilian shutters. Right, so that's what it is. And it's about a metre long, this jig is. So it's extending past the rail. I had to raise the actual laser on 4 feet. So it cleared the actual bench. And currently it's sitting on top of my, honeycomb base, which isn't really needed for this job because I'm not cutting all the way through. I'm just laser engraving on the top. And as you can probably see, well, we've got, woodworking is almost there. It's nearly ready. It's the woodworking. And then it's moving along. Scan, 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 scan. Yeah, it's like Scanners. What's that movie, Scanners? Where they blow their heads up. Their heads blow up when they can't... Anyway, they can make people's heads blow up by scanning them. Yeah, so some kind of weird telepathy stuff. Anyway, it's a little bit crazy. And it's a rather dodgy movie anyway. But I suppose it's quite old. So it's now going on to the Wallybois. Now, can you see that smoke? Right? I do actually have a special hood that goes over the top of this, but then you wouldn't be able to see it, would you? No. So currently my my lab, the Wallybois lab, is currently filling up with smoke. And it is. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave you with it, and then we'll speed it up as well, so you can see what is going on. Now, another purpose for this tool is for our signs, because we're doing a rewilding project here, links down below in the description, where you can basically buy a tree and I will make a sign to go with the tree, with your name on, or memory of a loved one, etc, etc. Anyway, I'm going to speed it up, that I am. Well, there you go. It's finished. And it says, Wallybois Louver jig. Well, we've got a big old weight here. There they are. There it is, holding the wood down at one end. So it doesn't move. Let's just pull this out here, slide it out best that I can. Don't bang at anything. So I can show you the result. As you can see, Wallybois louver jig. They say it has a bit of indentation where it's actually well burnt into the wood, and that is at 100% speed and 40% power on this 20-watt laser. On the other side, which I also use this laser, this is sorry, that was 45, so 45% power, and this is 35% power on this side, so a huge amount of difference. So an extra 10% gave us that at 45. It's a little bit darker, isn't it? It's a little bit darker. The thing is, if you go too high, it ends up just scorching and then looking a bit kind of like a bit like cinders, you know, like a little firewood. It's a bit barbecue charcoal. So yeah, I think it's turned out reasonably well. Yeah, I think really that's nicer on 45. I think that's a better job. The other thing you've got to think about is here, where you've got like a piece of wood like this, certain areas of it are going to be higher in resins than other areas. Like for instance, if you're going over top of a knot or something like that, it's going to give you a different result. In between the grain is likely to be darker than over the top of the resinous part of the grain. This is it's a piece of old pine. I don't know if you can see that there. If you look at the louver, it's lighter where it's more resinous than where it's actually, and it's darker where it's not. Yeah, I think that's a result, and it is. Anyway, what would you like to see me do with this longer, laser, engraver, and cutter? Now, I've also got another laser engraver, for which I've got to build, and I'll be making a video about that very soon. Now I've got my, I don't know, my lab somewhere there sorted out, but I'm quite pleased with that. Anyway, beat that like button and maybe subscribe to the channel, because then you get a warm fuzzy feeling in your pocket every time I upload another video. Toodaloo!